Too much of a good thing is too much of a good thing.
Do you want to see how I did it?
Scribbly scribbles.
Beautiful egg.
So don't be jealous.
One happy squishmallow.
I mean, it is.
Welly boot jobs.
I'll give it my best shot though.
I don't have time to fart about.
I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. We go away tomorrow. I'm in panic mode. Too much to do, too little time. And I'm down to my last pair of hand knitted socks. That's an oversight because I need them. Right. So that is priority, top of the list. I seem to be welded to this spot. No, I'm not joking. I mean, I am joking. It's just that quite often when I'm sat here is when I have the time to chat. I'm about to edit my vlog from yesterday, and I've just been reading some comments and lots of really good suggestions for where to get some gorgeous prints from. So if you too are looking for a place, then go and have a look in the comments. Sue Coles says the V&A do really good ones. Oh gosh, my mind's gone blank now. I was going to mention a few other places and a few other people's names, but I'm being a spanner. I have found the prints that I'm going to order. They're on Truth Prints, and I need to do some measuring up of the aperture, not just the frame. So that is a job for another time, not for today. And I don't know that they would arrive in time for Christmas, and it doesn't really matter. But I have to go to B&M today because I want to take, you know, the stretchy plastic that you can recycle. They've got a recycle bin there, so I've got a big bag of that to go. And I need to get a few other bits. It's right next door to a hobby craft, so I'm going to get a big sketch pad and some charcoals, and I'm just going to do some scribbles for Christmas. I'm just going to do some like really scribbly scribbles. I'm no artist, but I can scribble with the best of them. So that's my plan, just to fill the things. But it's not important. It's not one of those it must get done. There's lots of boring jobs that must get done today and tomorrow before we go away. And I cannot tell you how much I don't want to go. I know it sounds really lovely. Oh, a week of rest in the snow ahead of the Christmas craziness. No, it really isn't like that. It's a very long journey, which is, of course, painful for me. And it's a lot of the usual chores. There's going to be 6 of us to look after out there and to cook for, shop for, do the laundry, tidy up after. And although it is fun, it definitely is fun, there becomes a kind of party atmosphere. There's people out there that we know that live out there all year round who are our friends. We've got friends from here who go out to the region, and they're going to be out in the same week. So we'll all be, you know, spending time together, which is wonderful while you're in it. But I just find it so mentally exhausting. And then when we get back, of course, we've got all the joy and delights of Christmas. And I just feel spiritually worn out by the end of it. I mean, filled up with loads of fabulous memories and so much fun, but just too much of a good thing is too much of a good thing. So don't be jealous when you're imagining that I'm going out for a week of just lazing about and having a holiday. I promise you it's not that kind of, it's just life relocated really, which is fine because I love my life. I really do love my life. But in an ideal world, we wouldn't be tied to school holidays. We would be able to go for a week at the end of January. That would just be divine. And then I could spend the run up to Christmas doing all the festive things that I haven't had time to do so far. And there won't be enough time when we get back. So I won't be able to do it. I won't be able to go to Tintsfield and look at their display. I won't be getting to Bath to go and peer through all the windows, the Royal Crescent. It's just lots of things that go on that I won't be able to do. And that's all right. It's fine. I just would like to do them. But it's not the end of the world, honestly. I know I sound like I'm moaning. Take it how you wish. Depending on your perspective, you'll think that I'm being a princess and I'm moaning, or you might be just saying, actually valid points. But just remember, I'm very fortunate and very lucky, and I can see that and I appreciate that. I'm also going to miss the dogs. And I'm definitely going to miss my chickens. And I will miss my home. I'll just miss my home. My goodness, I've been going for 5 minutes. I don't have time for this.
I'm going to show you how I've wrapped up Bill's girlfriend's squishmallow. Obviously, I saw this on Instagram and I'm very pleased with it. Now, I know that it looks a bit shabby on the back because I've used paper sellotape, because you know me, I have a thing against plastic sellotape. But if I can find a nice ribbon in my ribbon stash to stick on there, don't know how, probably with more paper tape, then that will look absolutely spiffy. Do you want to see how I did it? I got it off Instagram. I'll show you how I did it. And if you're not bothered about seeing, then just fast forward. You can do that on an iPad or a phone by double tapping the screen on the right and it'll skip forward 10 seconds. Or you can press and hold and it'll speed it up by ×2. Margot's weeping at me out there. What you do then is you get your squishmallow and you get your roll of paper. Can you see me all right? Let's put that there so you can see what we're aiming for. So plonk your squishmallow on the paper and work out how much paper you need to go all the way around it, just like you would with a normal present. To one side, remove squishmallow. I'm taking this very seriously. I hope you are too. Even though I cut that really poorly. So fold it into roughly the middle. Doesn't really matter at this point. And squash down the side folds. So you've got this. You've got this sort of thing going on. See? It's trying to curl up. Now sellotape that down. Or should I say, paper tape the join. One day they'll make compostable plastic sellotape. And I, for one, will be all over that. Next, get your squishmallow's bottom. Doesn't have to be a squishmallow, it could be anything squishy. And plonk it on and fathom out how much space you need. So you need about that much space. And fold. Fold it up. Then take the middle of that fold. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm opening it up. And I'm just pulling it down, look. Can you see? So you end up with this sort of business going on. Can you see? Just to go over that bit again. You put your squishmallow's bottom on, because I don't know how much you saw, and then you fold it up, then you take the middle point and you pull it down and flatten it, and you get this kind of square thing going on. Then you fold this point up to just over where your fold is, and you do the same with the other side. And you stick that down. A bit of sticky there, and a bit there to let's say transform. What do I mean? I don't mean transform, I mean marbles woofing. And you shove your squishmallow in. I've gone a bit loose on this one. Don't do what I did. Do a bit tighter. Next, flatten it down up to where the squishmallow is, and then concertina fold up the top. Until you get near to the squishmallow. I can go a bit further. There. Next, oh heavens, listen to that dog. Set it upright. Squash down the concertina bit. Get some sticky. Stick it down in the middle. You've got to get the middle because these two bits want to be together like that. There we go. One happy squishmallow. I will find a little bow to go there. But now we have 2 happy squishmallows. And they'll go in this bag that Bill wanted her to have. I'll pop them in there just to keep them safe while I go hunting for a ribbon. Will make one little girl. Well, she's a woman really. She's just like Bill though, and it'll make her very, very happy, and hopefully she will feel very loved. Toby's come home, so I've nobbled him. Can you hear the tumble dryers on? In the day, still catching up. I've nobbled him to come and help me do the chicken coop. Here he comes.
Oh, I am going to get lucky.
Pablo's definitely laying.
I am going to get lucky.
If I pull them all out, and then all you have to do is grab the end.
I'm just talking to the chicken.
Oh. You have to say it louder. They're quite deaf. You've got to go. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
Stop biting my feet, you buggers.
They think you're food. Look at you surrounded by gillies. All the way to the end. Oh, getting stuck on the doors. Oh, I got the compost in.
There?
Yeah. Hook it on.
Oh, I need new bungees.
That's right, I'll come round and do that.
That's bungee-less.
Right, it's got to... Did you go under?
I'm under.
Thank you. You're welcome. That is a good job done. The chickens kept pecking my boots and Toby's boots. Yes, you did, you devils. But that's good. They've got shelter now. So if we did go into a flock down, we're halfway there for the guidelines, the government guidelines. You have to have the roof covered over.
and a few other things that you have to do, like biosecurity. Oh, that was good that Toby came home unexpectedly. I was not expecting to see him. I thought we were going to have to do that by torchlight. It was excellent. And it literally took 7 minutes. I know that because I filmed it.
Why is the dishwasher on?
That's a tumble dryer. Because we're going away and nobody's got any clothes. Because did you know we're in a power cut?
I've forgotten about that.
Forgotten about that.
Hidden it in one line.
We save so much electricity we can afford this. I've just brought the chicken food down. There's a guy turning around there, and they are absolutely fascinated by the wheelbarrow, especially this one. What do you think? Look, her feathers never grew back on her neck. She's one of my rescue girls. What do you think? They're so inquisitive, these red ones. The fancy ones I paid for. Well, I paid for all of them, but you know, like these ones were £20-30 a hen. These ones were £7. They're not as interested. Pablo's getting really bold. Pablo is laying now. That's Pablo's, that dark brown one. Isn't that a beautiful egg? Since I've got my wellies on, I might as well do the rest of my welly boot jobs, which is putting the recycling out and the bins. Well, I've only got one bin and I forgot to put it out last time. But it's still not completely full. That's not bad going, hey, for a family of 5. Not bad going. Back in the summer, I took a hydrangea cutting. I just dunked it in water. Look. Beautiful. So I'm going to quickly pot this up with some multi-purpose compost, shove it in a pot and leave it outside. It's going to be as quick as this. Very dry, this compost, so I'm going to soak it in a bucket of rainwater. Let's just shove it in there. Come on. It's so dry, it's floating. Look at all the bubbles coming out now. And actually, because I've had this in the house, I don't want to shock it too much with being outside in the cold. So I think I might just leave it in the greenhouse. And just let it drain. Straighten it up. Oops. Firm it in. There, that'll be all right, hopefully. Tuck it there. Good. I'm such a rubbish gardener. I planted broccoli, kept it all under cover, but it still got munched. But look, it grew really massive plants, but there's no actual broccoli, unless this is what they do and the broccoli comes in the spring. I don't know. Just leave it to it. Let's have a quick check on the cuttings. We looked at these in September vlogs. I do not know what this bean is. But look, they're doing all right. These are the fuchsias. So it looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fuchsias. That one didn't make it. And then the roses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's looking a bit dodgy. So that one's not made it. And that one didn't make it. But everything else, I'm not 100% sure about this. Mind you, there's growth there. We'll see. You don't really know till the spring. I don't have time to fart about doing things like that today. And that's just making my editing a lengthier job. Must stay on track. Stop going on side, I think they call it side quests. Stop taking side quests. But honestly, the side quests are the most fun part. I went to B&M and the plastic recycling's gone. I've just been to Marks and Spencer's, picked up a few bits for Franca, going into Hobbycraft now. Let's see what they've got. Charcoal. Failed. So the sketchbook things were more than I needed and quite expensive, and they didn't have any charcoal anyway, so let's just forget about it. Maybe I could just scribble with a Sharpie on the back of the, you know, the insert thing that's on the in the picture already. That'll do, won't it? There's been some really good suggestions of little crafty things to do, like putting in pressed flowers and all sorts of bits and pieces, and like maybe children's clothes and stuff. But the thing is, I don't want to put anything that the glass will press hard against. I can't do anything that, like, it takes a while to press leaves and things, doesn't it? Kind of missed the boat. Haven't got the correct season for that. So a scribble or patience will have to do. I am back from the shops, the hospital, picked up Wilf, picked up Bill, just rescued Wilf. He dropped one of my ornamental vintagey antique glass bottles in the bathroom. It shattered everywhere. He was just stood in a sea of glass, so I've hoovered up. I'm now going to make supper for tonight and supper for tomorrow night, and pack away the shopping from the Zero Waste shop. I got some raisins sultana mix, some bread flour, some pasta in a bread bag, because the whole idea is to reuse things, so you don't have to have fancy containers. What else did I get? Oh, some rice in another bread bag, peppercorns, cinnamon, bay leaves, and that's it. I mean, it is. It's ridiculous. I've got to cut Toby's hair as well, and write down like a crib sheet for my friends, for Margot's medication, and just a reminder of the dog's schedules and the chicken's schedules. So on my, I don't know how many loads of washing I've done now, but I've got another load processing. I've got Tupperwares to pack away now that they're dry, and recycling to put out right now, because I did all of the recycling earlier on and I forgot about that. So I'm just going to do it. I won't film it. It's boring. I know I quite like seeing other people do their chores, but when you've got loads and loads to do in a short amount of time, you need to just get on with it and stop waffling. I decided I needed a drink.
That's a drink.
Toby's made a spiced rum cocktail. It's ginger
No,
beer, rum, festive, spiced rum. What is it?
Festive spiced rum.
No, what was that?
And
Thanks.
ginger. A festive rum and ginger.
Yeah, but what's in it?
Rum and ginger beer.
Rum and ginger beer.
And lime.
And is that a spider on it?
Yeah.
Where's that come from? It's a money spider. Ooh, 1, 2, 3. £1,000 for me.
Oh.
It's spiced rum.
It's like an alcoholic ginger.
Ginger beer, lime. Is that it?
Yeah.
That sort of taste of getting really, really pissed in Greece with Clary.
Really?
Mm.
You had rum and ginger festive cocktails in Greece, did you?
I don't know what we had, but it tastes like this. I don't know if I can drink it. I'll give it my best shot though.
Yeah.
Toby's hoovering. He's hoovered up the leaves here. I don't think he's hoovered the rug that Bunny messed up earlier. I'm not sure why I think that. I told him to hoover around the edges, because normally he just hoovers in the middle, but that's not the hottest thing you've seen all day. Uh-oh, we'll be sprung. Why does my hair not go like yours does when I put product in it? Mine looks really greasy.
Maybe some more product.
Well, it said anti,
Why don't you try
it
the
said matte.
blue stuff that I use?
Oh,
Or try the powder that the boys use.
no. Oh, yeah, good.
That way they can get a grease out.
You know what we should play when we're away? Peg of shame. Do you not remember? Where you just take a peg and you
Yeah.
literally put it on somewhere when they find it. We should definitely
Last
play
time.
that. I'm going to pack a peg. I'm also going to say goodnight. Oh Lord. You didn't tell me I look like that.
I'm just used to looking at you now.
I put product in my hair and it has not gone well for me. It's made it look greasy and horrid. Right, I'm going. I'll see you tomorrow.